Hey everybody, it is 115 degrees outside here in Palm Desert, California, and it is absolutely brutal. Almost the end of August, and I kind of want to bring you through, let you see a really cool little patio pond that we're working on right now, let you see it come together. I promise you guys I'm going to start doing a lot more live videos, and that's exactly what you're going to get. So, day number two live videos in a row, and I'm going to show you this patio pond that I'm working on right now. Plus, I'm also going to walk you through this mega project that we've got coming up that we're starting mid-October. So, without any further delay, I can't. Oh, by the way, I can't reveal the location. As cool as it's going to be, I actually have to clear that with the homeowner first, and I have to respect their privacy. So I'm not going to tell you exactly where this is, but I will tell you this: that if any of you guys like watching any of the Marvel movies, Thor, the big dude, the guard with the big sword that stands and guards the portal to all the different worlds, that dude stayed at this house for 2 months. And this place rents out for, I've heard, for 4 months, excuse me. And I'm going to show you the property, so stay with me. And what is it? Oh, and during Stagecoach Festival, which is a huge music festival that we have out here every year, this place rents out for upwards of around $50,000 a week. So here's the patio pond. Check this out. Hold on, flip the camera. So this used to be the top of the ceiling over here. It's really, really tall. Let's see, here's some of the parts of it. So that's the base. This is the stand for the fountain right over here. So that's the stand. And that ball over there at the end stands at the top. So what you've got, we just kind of got started with this thing, getting our base set over here. And when you look at, excuse me, Dewey, when you look at the dead center of this window and the dead center of the front doors coming into the front of the house, that's the dead center of the base right over here. And it's a really simple thing that we're doing here is this. You can get back to work, Dewey. Thank you. What we're going to do is we drilled through the bottom of this concrete base over here so we can put a 2-inch pipe. 2-inch pipe is going to come up. It's going to come out, and it's going to wrap around the outside of this with a bunch of holes. And it's going to rise up through a bed of gravel, come up over the edge of this, go back down through the pond, and then up the center of this, we're going to put a ball valve to control the flow to be able to shoot up to the fountain. We're going to have lights in the center of each corner of this shining straight up on the center of the fountain. Plus, in the pond, we're going to run conduit, and it's going to be shooting light in from each one of these 4 corners over here. And at the top, right now that ball is upside down, but at the top of that, we're going to put one of these really cool things, these Aquascape fountain accent lights. So the water is going to bubble up and over the top of that. So it's a really simple build. It's in sand. So the digging's like super easy. One of the complications is that the homeowner wants us to raise this base another 12 inches higher. So we have to take this, lift it up, put some more blocks underneath it. Now we have to pour those blocks to reinforce them because we want to make sure that they don't shift at all, and put it back down in place. Our plumbing is going to be run along the side right over here. You can see the depression over here. We're going to bulkhead through the liner and come around to the skimmer. Wait, what's that? There's a skimmer over there? Check this out. One of the things I love doing is I love hiding the faceplate of the skimmer. And so it's a really simple thing. There's enough room over here for the flow to kind of cut around over here. This is an Aquascape Signature 400 series skimmer. It maxes out at a flow weight of 4,000 gallons per hour. And that's exactly what we're going to be pumping up through here. Now, we're also going to be doing stacked flagstone along the edge of this, and that's going to match the swimming pool's stacked flagstone right over here. So I'm going to show you the mega project that's coming up in August. So check this out. Over here, where those trees are, right over here, I'm outlining it with my finger, where those trees are, we're going to be putting in a huge pond. And it's going to stretch from this corner of the property here with wetland filters going through, and it's going to spill into the pond. I'll take you over there in a minute. And then it's also going to stretch from this corner of the property with wetlands a putting green over here, streams, waterfalls, bridges, and it's going to kind of cut through. So I'm going to take you over here and let you see where, can you believe all that sand came out of that tiny little fountain area? We got to move all that down below. So where I'm standing right now is going to be where the wetland filter is going to be. And it's going to carve through the desert landscape over here like this. We're going to dig up a ton of desert landscaping. All this stuff, sadly, is going to be torn up and repurposed into my home, I guess. I don't know. We got lantanas. Look at all those beautiful lantanas. All these just beautiful grasses. For those of you that aren't familiar with Southern California, this is an Patio, and this actually blooms in the winter. Beautiful bright red flowers. It's absolutely gorgeous. So right now I'm walking through the stream bed. We got this beautiful stream bed that's going to cut through over here. And here's the pond. This whole area right over here is going to be the pond. We're going to put a monster waterfall right over here in this corner. It's going to start from right at about here and build up and work its way back so that we can drive a golf cart between the block wall fence and behind the waterfall, and you're going to be able to go all the way around the back side of this. There's going to be a cart path that comes along the back of this, and then all the way tucked around these corners is going to be where the other wetlands are going to be. Right now where I'm standing, we've got to dig this down about another 3 feet. We don't want to go any deeper elevation than 5 feet, otherwise we got to pull special permits for that. So right now where I'm standing, there's grade right there. I think that's about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. So where I'm standing right now, all of this has got to go, and this is going to be a lot of sand to move. Take you back over here. Little pickleball court, basketball over here. And then over on the other side of all these trees over here is where there's going to be more wetland filters. So I'm going to take you back over here and kind of give you a size of scale. Everywhere where you see here in this outline, all of this that you're going to see here is all going to be pond. Pond, waterfall, stream, wetlands up by the house, wetlands over here behind me. And then we're also going to create a really cool sandy beach area right along the front side of this. So this is all going to be a big sandy beach. We're going to have jets blowing the water towards the sandy beach. We're going to have a monstrous, fix that focus. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to have a monstrous intake bay over here in this corner. And we're going to have another intake bay over here in this corner. And for the amount of flow that we're planning on running through here, we're looking at probably around 40,000 gallons per hour worth of flow. As you can see, this patio right over here is going to be able to overlook the front of the pond. Really cool shade structure over here where I'm at. All of these are, I think they're orange trees. Let me see. Yeah, these are definitely oranges. You break the leaf off and you smell it, and you can smell the fruit. They're going to be all trimmed off so that you'll have this beautiful view of the pond over here from this patio. The idea right now is to get these trees to grow up into these trellises and just basically have the trunks standing down. So there you have it. This is a huge project. I'm recruiting help during the winter months between October 15th and, oh look, my wife's calling me. I'm going to decline the call. I'm going to be looking for work help on this project between October 15th and Thanksgiving. So if you're one of my buddies in the Midwest and you know of this project, you know how to get a hold of me. I'm going to give you a close-up real quick here. So you can see on the swimming pool, this stacked slate right over here is what's going to go around the perimeter of the basin over here for the fountain over here. So there you got it. Live video number 2 days in a row. I have absolutely no tips for you at all whatsoever today other than this. When you're working in 115 degree heat, you have got to drink water. I'm not kidding you. I probably have put down half a gallon of water or more so far today, and I've only gone pee once. It's bad. Super harsh working conditions, but it's super rewarding. Homeowners, they're awesome, wonderful people. And by the end of the day today, we're expecting to have the rest of the rock work done around the perimeter, the edging done on this. We got a lot to get done. Today was super challenging. We got all the way out here to the property, and we forgot our rock dolly. And the boulders that we're setting are average, 400 to 600 pounds a piece. And I'm 45 minutes away from the project, so I had to drive home while the guys were still lugging away, grab my rock dolly. Then I stopped by Home Depot, picked up a few things, and we still have a ton of boulders that we've got to unload. So I'm going to leave my excavator here on the property for the night. Let's see here. Trying to turn the screen around. There it is. So I'm going to leave my excavator out here on the property for the night with half my rock trailer loaded up with material. Some of these guys are absolute beast. I mean, these are huge boulders. So there you have it. If you have any questions about this project, if you'd like some information, just put your comments down below. I answer every single comment that is asked on my YouTube channel. Every single one. I've got an alert, I've got a YouTube app on my phone, and I seriously answer 100% of all my comments. So if you have a question, an idea, ideas are great. If you have an idea and you want to share it with me, please share that idea. That's how we all get better. So I'm Carl with Columbia Water Gardens, and I'm here to remind you that in 115 degree heat, you have got to drink a lot of water. Happy ponding.